Noah Friedel has joined us here courtside at Baxter Arena after the 81-78 Omaha three-point win over South Dakota State, and this was a heck of a game to be a part of. Just talk about the intensity of this conference opener, first Summit League game you've been a part of.
Yeah, it was intense. Every possession matters so much, and it came down to the wire, and it's going to be a dogfight in a lot of these Summit League games. So we just got to learn how to close out a game and finish down the stretch.
For you guys to not have Brandon Key, who's meant so much to you during the non-conference, to be honest, it didn't seem to affect you that much offensively. Alex did a really nice job at the point guard position.
Yeah, he does. Alex is a great player. We all know that. He's smart, knows what to do with the ball. But Brandon out, he's kind of our guy. He's our senior. He's been here before. He's just nice to have out on the floor, and I think we missed him a little bit.
Yeah, no question that he is missed. For you personally, you got the ball rolling today a little bit. You had that touch going, 28 points, a career high. Did you feel it early?
I hit my first two, and I don't know, I was just kind of out there. They left me to double quite a bit, so I just got my feet set, ready to shoot.
The way this game played out in the second half really turned into a back-and-forth affair where it kind of felt like the last team that had the ball was going to win this game, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Yeah, and then the way it plays out where they're up 3, the last possession, you got as good a look as you could hope for to potentially tie this game.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it as good a look as I could hope for. It was a fadeaway, falling away.
In that scenario, throwing the length of the floor in 2 seconds.
I've hit a couple of those before back in the day, but I wish I could have that one back.
I'm sure you wish you would have made it, but all things considered, to get that look off. So what did you learn from today? What do you think is the lesson from this game? Because I know Henderson talks to you about that every game there's always something to learn from.
That every team is going to come ready to play. South Dakota State's been at the top with Dom and them for so long that we have a target on our back, and everyone wants to come at us, give us their best shot, and we just got to take one game at a time. Every possession matters, value the ball, and just play our stuff.
Tyler Merriam alongside the head coach of South Dakota State, Eric Henderson. 17 lead changes, 7 ties. This game, certainly in the second half, turned into a seesaw affair. Kind of felt like the team that had the final possession might come away with the win today.
Yeah, it certainly was. Welcome to Summit League Conference basketball on the road. That's going to be the deal. And we told our guys in the locker room we're going to be in a lot of close games, and we have to start capitalizing a little better at the end there. But I did think we got better. I like the look that we got and things like that. But it was a great environment. Really proud of our guys' effort, especially with Brandon going down and having to play a little bit different than we have had up to this point. I thought our guys did a pretty good job of responding that way, and I love our compete. I love our young kids, and let's get used to this. Not get used to the losing, but let's get used to these close games.
Well, this would be my interpretation, and you tell me if you think I'm nuts or not. This game was lost in the first half when you shot 63% but only had a 6-point lead.
Well, yeah, yes and no. I told our team in the locker room, if we score 78 points, we need to win the game. Yeah. And, we're going to be known – our identity is going to be our defense and rebounding. And we lost the rebounding battle by 2. Well, guess what? It's a 3-point game, and we had a shot to win the game. So that's going to be the outcome. And when they shoot 56% the second half, you're not going to win many of those games. And to our guys' credit, we hung in there and we were able to have a chance, but we got to make sure we value that defensive end of the floor, and we'll get better. And like I told our guys, I'm not blaming anybody. We continue to evaluate our philosophy. We continue to evaluate who's getting what done, and so that's the deal. But we got to learn how to get big time stops.
There is no question that you would like to have Brandon Key, and yet overall Alex Arians played so well that it didn't feel like it was a gaping hole not having Key. I don't want to overstate the fact that, yes, you want Brandon Key in the lineup, but Arians played really well in his stead.
Oh, Alex played a great game. Really, really proud of Alex. But you look at some of the numbers that, may not be the same as – we don't get any break, points in transition. Yeah. We come up empty-handed there, and I think you are well aware that that's one of Brandon's strengths. And so to be able to get nothing out of that, and everything just was a little bit more of a grind, and we've done a good job even with Brandon of playing through the post, and we got to continue to do that, and probably even more without him.
Noah Friedel, career highs, 6 3-pointers made, 28 points, made his first couple, and as he talked about when we had him out here earlier, with how Omaha was defending, there were opportunities for him, and he rose to the occasion in a big way today.
Yeah, you know, I'm really proud of Noah. And mostly, obviously, the way he played today was really special, and he can be special on both ends of the floor. But a couple games ago, you probably remember I had to sit him for the first half. And, you know, sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. But how Noah has responded, I'm really, really proud of him. It shows, you know, his character.
And you talked about it again. You've played a number of games like this where you've been in games down the stretch on the road, and you've learned a lot of lessons from them. It's just a matter at some point of maybe getting over that hump. It's just a matter of finally getting one, because you've been in this position a number of times.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and we've got to find a way, you know. And like I said, I was happier how it ended today, where we were able to get a couple looks, and Doug got a fairly decent look, you know, and then, Noah, we were at least able to have a shot to tie the game.
That's unbelievable. Go the length of the floor,
Yeah.
and Noah got about as good a look as you could hope for, didn't he?
No question. And so you remember at Montana State, we didn't even get that opportunity. We didn't foul. We just kind of not give up, but we didn't know how to finish the game. And the same at Colorado State. And so we're getting closer. You know what I mean? We got down to 1.9 seconds instead of the 5.4. And so we're learning. And we got to do a better job. I got to do a better job of making sure they're comfortable and they feel good about how we're ending games too. And so, you know, I have to look at that and make sure we're a little more organized and our guys feel just a little bit more confident down that stretch. So we'll keep working on it, and I'm proud of our guys' effort. But they have to understand that it's going to be like this in conference play everywhere we go. We get everybody's best shot. We love it. That's why a lot of these guys came to South Dakota State. So we got to get used to that.
And a grind, because this is the first of 3 games in 7 days to open up league play. But I know you're happy the next 2 will be in Frost on Thursday and Saturday.
Yes, certainly special place for us, you know, and those fans of ours give us a lot of confidence, and it's not going to be easy. You know, I think Oral Roberts is a very, very good basketball team. They're very physical, and we talk about rebounding battles. That's going to be a huge challenge for our guys because they have 3 dudes in there that really, really are aggressive down there and big bodies and physical. And, you know, we do that to a lot of teams, you know, with Doug and Matt and inside there, and they're able to match us a little bit more than maybe some other teams. So it will be a big challenge for us, but we're looking forward to it. I can guarantee you that.